Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be making a very interesting video. I'm going to be going over our old Minecraft server. I think the name was SMP Cone 1, and I think we started the server during COVID. During COVID, yeah. And we played on it for over maybe a year and a half, and then we stopped playing. I found the world backup on my computer, so I downloaded it and I'm gonna go over some of the stuff we did. I don't remember anything, so I'm gonna be discovering a lot of interesting stuff that we did on this world. Um, so this is the main part of our world, and the coordinates are. We built this pretty far away from what I remember. Reaper and we were walking around trying to find a good spot to build a town. At the time, it was just me and him. Um, Eventually, the server grew to around almost like 9 or 10 people. I think it was one of the most fun I've had. I'm sure people that played on here had a lot of fun as well. But we're starting here up on the mountain, and I'm on creative mode. Um, I don't even know how to start this video. First of all, like I feel very nostalgic. Um, I made so many good memories here. So here's the mountain base that Leftovers built, or Banana Sparkles 150 YT built. Here's this little hut that you can look over the okay, really? Look over the entire place. It's pretty nice. He has a blue bed and a ender pearl penis. Wow, I'm very rich on this server. Yeah, so we have a lot of farms and everything. So here we have I don't even know. I'm just gonna discover as we go. I don't even know what I'm saying. You get the nice view of the harbor. I'm pretty sure that one was built by Otter 136 or whatever. That boat was built by me, and then over there in the fog, there's a Bismarck that Reaper built. Let's see, what else is there? Here's like a tree. I think this is really well built. There's like little caves, little pathways. Oh, here's Appa from Avatar. And then I'm pretty sure if you go in here, you'll see Tenzin. I think. Maybe he's still here? Yeah, he's still here. Tenzin. I don't know what this place is. I haven't watched the anime, but I'm pretty sure one of our friends, he broke the crossbow, but I think I'm playing on a newer version, so he has a crossbow now. So I think that's it for the mountain. I don't know if there's anything else. I vaguely remember there was like a... Yeah, what the hell? What the fuck? What is this? Oh, it's an ender pearl stasis. Why did it build it fucking so high? Okay, whatever. Let's see. I think that's it for the mountain. Let's see what else is down here. So, here we have a little turtle waterfall. I don't know who made this. I think it's one of... I don't even remember, but from what I remember, you could go inside of here. Yeah. You could go in here, and there's a little base. It's pretty nice. What the fuck happened here? Well, I'm assuming this person was very poor. Was not well endowed. It's just a bunch of crap. A little bed. This was definitely built by women. Here's a little farm. We're gonna head on out. That's it for the waterfall. And this is our potato farm. So I remember this took like a week and a half to excavate. We did this all by hand, no explosives. And oh my god, this is crazy. This is all potatoes. I have no idea why we set on to do this. It was kind of a waste of time because we don't really need potatoes. We're at the stage where we just use golden carrots. This is a graphics card that someone built. Okay. And then here's some melons. And a fuck ton of sheep. And then a blown up bee farm. What the hell happened here? some cows, and then we have our potato smelter. Okay, here's our main source of food for like until the end of the server. We're gonna walk on out, and here's the rarest block ever. So, I mean, it's not really that rare, but this is what happens when an Enderman picks up a block that has snow on top of it. So it's pretty rare, I think. And what is this building? It's just some random house that I built. This is I don't even know. I don't even know where to start. So that's house number 1, and then we're gonna walk down this path, and then this is my brewery. Okay, I don't remember anything. So you walk in, a chest with some stuff. What? Money, please. And then there's a music disc. I'm not gonna play it. Potion. It's my ender chest. Why am I there? What is this? Okay, it's just gone. Chest for the water. A golden apple. What the hell is this? Okay, there's like my recipe book or like the menu book. And I have no idea what this is for. Various potions that I made, and I remember sitting here with shaders on and just listening to music and just sitting here, and it was really aesthetic. Yeah, and up here we have my attic, and then there's a dragon head. I think that's the only dragon head. Wait, oh no, you can get different dragon heads for end cities. Never mind. Awkward potion. There's more potions, slow falling potions. And I'm pretty sure the server was on 1.16, so this was before the the cave updates. But I'm playing in 1.20 right now. I don't know why I'm doing that. And across the street here is like a little house. I'm pretty sure a Reaper and I built this, and we were really proud of it. Just the whole structure. And it looks pretty nice, and the diagonal shape gives it a little bit of depth. We're gonna walk in, and then okay. It's just what's it called? What is this called? Super smelter? Yeah. And then I hear a zombie builder somewhere. Yeah, and it's just a bunch of beds. I don't know why it's there. We're gonna go into Crack Fan in a bit. I remember this is leftovers of space, and then underneath this we have our villager slaves trading area. Before we go in there, we're gonna go into our Reaper's firework and munition shop. Okay. Reaper's firework and munition shop. This was where he crafted his munitions and his fireworks, I guess. This is anvil, bunch of gunpowder, 50 caliber BMG rounds, firework rocket, Reaper's M79 grenade launcher. That's crazy. Okay. And tons of blaze rods. I'm pretty sure we have a blaze farm in the server. Some normal fireworks, and then dyes. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. What about what's in here? Okay, there's a missing door, and then the interior is completely empty. Okay, classic. We're gonna move on to the crack van. This is a favorite part. This has so much history. I'm pretty sure this crack van was blown up a couple times. Yeah, it was made by rice and leftovers, and it's a candy van. Yeah, there's so much stuff going on here. Lorax fan. There used to be a bee here, and then it died somehow. And here's a secret, quote-unquote, entrance. It's not a secret anymore, but you open this, and then you go all the way down, and this is where we store the villagers. So this is kind of like the slave area, if you could call it. This was like supposed to be a villager trading area, but we kind of got bored and we moved on to different projects. This part is where all the normal villagers are. So these guys are just for breeding, I guess. And then over here we have the actual rich people, like the rich villagers. So I'm pretty sure these guys are all 1 emerald trades. Well, maybe it reset, but there's a zombie here called Zobi. I'm pretty sure he's called Zobi. Yeah, Zobi. He's called Zobi. And we would put him all the way down, and then he get attacked by the zombie, and then he'll convert, and then we'll get the lowest trade. So these are all the good villagers. I don't know. There should be like a mending. Yeah, so sharpness 5 villager. Unbreaking, flame, mending. There we go. Yeah. So they had the best trades. Bunch of garbage in there. And then here's the area where you. I'm pretty sure this is a water elevator that goes up back to the surface. Yeah. Okay. And here's our community park. There used to be a very, very ugly structure here, and I remember blowing it up with leftovers.
Ready to ignite? It doesn't matter. Oh! No, the van! But that's all right. Oh wait, I have 1 quartz there.
It used to look like that building, but it was way worse and unsymmetrical, so we got rid of it and then repurposed it into a park, which is a very modern solution to everything. So we used to have public beheadings here. They would go in here and then go like that, and then we would drop an anvil, and then they would die. And then here we have a pond. This is someone's house. I don't remember. I think it was Vertex 08 or it was Heckem, one of my school friends. He built this house, and also there's a bunch of stuff behind here as well. We're not even like halfway done with the tour. So here's his house. Oh, I've never been in here, by the way. And it's been like 5 years since I played on the server, so this is all like coming back to me here. This is his little balcony. This is beautiful. And his cat called okay, and is what the hell? Okay, and that goes nowhere. Great. This is a world backup, so I don't really care. So this is the staircase. What the I did not know this existed. But here's food and all this crap. Yeah. And one thing I noticed that I forgot was the community church. We had a church. We were a very religious server. We had public beheadings here and killings in the church. Here's our church, which is right next to the farm, potato farm. As you can see, it's built like a church. You walk in, and of course it's unfinished because I actually have no idea. But I remember we used to hang a dog here, and then we killed it with the cactus. It's pretty funny. Yeah, so that's the church. What else is there? Oh, I guess we can go over this part. So that's Heckem's base. And this space is kind of just a placeholder base. I don't really know what this is for. I think it's just kind of like a hotel that Reaper built. It's pretty nice. I think we used to house villagers and then we killed them all and moved them down to the slave trading area, which is kind of brutal. And here we have the most iconic base in the entire server. So this is where everything started. I think I can post some pictures that I have on my computer where we first started building, and this was all bare and there was nothing here. And this is the first base that we built, Reaper and I, when we started the server. And you walk in, and here's the front doors. This is like this was like our server banner that he built. I don't even know what it's supposed to look like, but I guess it looks cool. You walk in, there's a fireplace. This interior has gone. I think there's been like 20 reiterations of the interior. There's so many reiterations. Just basic stuff. It's just you make stuff here. Crafting station. There's a chicken on the ladder. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of chickens here. Okay, and I did not mean to do that. You go up the ladder. This is the storage room. Valuables. This is where all of our valuables were before we went to the end and got shulker boxes, and then all of our valuables were in ender chests because that's way easier. This used to be storage, but I converted it into another thing because I don't even know why I did that. Okay, and then here's his bedroom with all of his stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, this is all of his rare, quote-unquote rare stuff. His hose, his rod, okay. And that's the end for our most iconic base or house of the server. So this cities, we have a couple of villages or slash cities on the server. This is called Lunar Paso for some reason. Here's our beacon tower with this is all maxed out beacons from killing withers. And this is the first mine in the server. This is where we get all of our resources to start off. So let me just go into spectator mode here, so you can see everything. This goes down and down. Oh, I hit a mine shaft, and then there's some traces of strip mining. I think I did this. I try to make it look really nice, but as you can see here, some stuff happened and that clearly did not happen. But I'm pretty sure this is a very, very long tunnel. This is where we used to get all of our diamonds. I remember we were up at like 3 AM digging for diamonds, and we came up with like 4 stacks of diamonds. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. There's so many tunnels. That's wild. Okay, and then I guess we stop here. So this is how we strip mine for diamonds. As you can tell, this is like a lot of progress. And we played on the server for like a year and a half, maybe a little bit less, but we played on it every day, maybe like 12 or 14 hours a day because we had nothing else to do during COVID. I guess this tunnel keeps on going. Then what is this? Okay, this is what the fuck? Okay, I guess we used to have a monster. Was it a mob grinder here? So there's a mob grinder. Oh my god! This is so old. Oh my goodness. Left's egg. What the fuck? And then this is where all the mobs drop down, I guess, and then we used to kill them. I think some of it got destroyed, of course. And then, oh, I remember this is like a double spawner. This was really cool. And there's like a double spawner here as well. We chose a really good spot for the base, I think. Okay, we're gonna go back up. I'm gonna go back in creative mode. That's the underground part of our base. This is where we used to go for all of our diamond mining. And here we have Brandman's house. This was Kevin the Reaper's friend, and he used a Minecraft tutorial on YouTube to build this. But I think it looks pretty cool. These are all of items. This is just all End City loot that I used to go on many End City runs. And yeah, I guess that's it for Brandman's house. I don't think there's anything else. There's a chicken farm, cows, and then this hill with some stuff. There's a lot of destroyed stuff here. I think when we kept on the server, we would have expanded it all the way out to here, and I think it would have been pretty cool. But I think the reason for stopping the server was I was transferring the world files to a different server computer, and I thought the world got corrupted, but actually it did not. It was just me being a fucking idiot. But the server files are fine. It's just that I made a mistake, and then I stupidly at that time made a different server where we had to restart, and that's when we lost all of our server members because no one wants to start from scratch. I guess that was kind of the downfall. So this was SMP cone 1, and then we have 4 SMP cones. So I have backups to 3 and 4, so I can make videos about this. But as I think SMP cone 1 was the most influential and the most fun I've had, in my opinion. So we're gonna go past the park, past the crack van, past my brewery, and this is Otter's house. 1993 Toyota Supra auction happening now. Okay. Otter shop. Yeah, this was like a shop. I remember I built this house for him and then he kind of just took over. Here's his shulker with totems, everything. His bed, and then his e-chest. Okay, let's see. And then this is the windmill. I went off of a reference photo. I did not use a YouTube tutorial, but this was all off my head. I think this is one of the last things we made, but this is like a hay bale area. Totems, oh my goodness, we were this rich. We had shulkers of totems and everything. The respawn, well, I don't even know what that is. And then just furnaces and some barrels. I guess that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else is there? And oh my goodness, this is the most iconic. This is under here, I believe, is Campy's little underground lair. It wasn't really secret because he built it right beneath the surface, like 1 meter below, but okay, I think it has been griefed. Oh no, it has. But as you can see, this used to be a little bit secret, and then we found out he lived here because of his name tag. Here's the staircase that has been unearthed, and here's all of his items here. He was not very rich. His mine that goes down. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Reaper Hulu. What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of cringy, but this was like his little. I think he was trying to expand, and then we griefed it, and then he moved somewhere else, I believe.
Simple math. Not no simple math. Oh my boat.
But
No.
then he will
You're
get
probably
greedy.
gonna grief my fucking base. Or
Wait, I have to go near it. It's like in front of my property.
Reaper's probably gonna ear rape it or
Oh,
something.
came from the jungle. What?
Yes, no, fuck you. This is my place now. Oh.
Tarzan, but poor.
What'd you say? Nothing, what'd you say?
I'm kidding.
I dare you, Leftovers, I dare you. Leftovers, I dare you. Is it even going down? Dude, why are you laughing when you're the one that's gonna die?
What's up, guys? Why is he? What's up, guys? What happened to your gold armor?
I was trying to make it in that cave, but then you like, let me go burp, bitch. They got iron!
There was iron in your house, you just didn't mine it.
Yeah, I know, I don't have a freaking cobblestone pickaxe yet.
Oh my
God.
And then his little secret chest area. Okay, this was pretty cool. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, oh, this was where all the guillotine stuff went. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, that's it for Campy's house. He didn't really have like a house, it was just like an underground poopy hole, you could say. And here's the bee farm. What? Okay, I don't remember this, but someone made that. Coconut? I mean, what is... I don't even know what that is. whatever this is. This was like our main nether portal. We used to have our portal there, but we moved it just for ease of access. This was our flower farm, I believe. You used to bone meal. You could bone meal stuff, and then it would go back and forth like that. Yeah. I don't know how to stop it, so I broke it. Okay. So that's our flower farm, and this path I really took care to make the path look good. But this is the path down to our farming area. So as you can see, clearly indicated by our windmill. And I made this little pathway to my house. This is like my farm cottage house. It looks okay, and I believe I used to farm bamboo here, like a Vietnamese. And this is like my little bed. This has been griefed multiple times and it has been restored.
Oh god.
It's like my little farm field. Oh, this looks amazing. I was planning to like make this entire area farm area, and then that area is like the city. I thought it looked pretty good. And this spot is like the flower trail. Try to make it look really nice, and I think it looks pretty good. And that's like our little elytra course. It's pretty rigged. It was really difficult. The little seating area is really nice. Getting nostalgic. And here's our little barn. We're super far out. Barn with like our best horses and everything. And then we wouldn't really ride horses after elytras, but it was just there as decoration. And then there used to be a bakery here, and then we blew it up because it looked really fucking ugly. That's like the potato farm, and I actually have no idea what this is. What the hell? What here? There's some funny business going on over here. I think this was like a tree farm, and then it broke, and maybe it still works. But this is probably the spot where we used to get sand for glass. Before we went to the end and got sand dupers. And then I believe this way we have our slime farm in the shape of a large slime. Oh, there it is. So I think what we did was we first dug down into the ground where the slime spawned, and then we AFK'd until we found slime chunks, and then we dug, and then we made this little slime box thing. And I believe there should be, what the okay, there used to be an entrance. I don't know where it is now. Oh, here it is. It's in the butt. Of course it's in the butthole. The entrance is in the butt, and then you open this, yay, and then it automatically closes. And then we would drop down, and then there should be a slime block, and then you jump down the N word S. Okay, and then this is our beacon. And this is where all of our slime spawn. I guess it's not really a farm. Oh, it is a farm. And I think I built this. I fenced off all the stuff and then waited for slimes to spawn. And obviously this one was a slime chunk along with this one. So I built like there should be iron golems here, and then the slimes get attracted to the iron golems, and then they die to the magma blocks. They end up in this chest. I don't think it was really effective. I think there were better ways. Okay, it was effective. Look at the slime blocks in there. Okay, I guess it was effective. And I think we also use this to excavate stone, because there's just an abundance of stone around here. Yeah, that's it for the slime farm. Let's try to use the elevator to go back up. Game creative. Okay. Oh, and then there's stairs to indicate, and it's just I had so much fun on this server. I don't even know why. I don't know what happened, man. You can use this to go up, and I think that's it for the swamp. There's nothing really happening over here. Oh my god, there's a fossil here. Fossils are really rare, I think. Yeah, we found an actual fossil here somehow. That's pretty cool. Okay, moving on. We're gonna move on to the harbor now. So this side of the server is all done. There might be some stuff I'm forgetting, but that's just like the 95% of it. So we went over to the church. This house, we haven't gone over this house, and I believe there's a map wall here. Okay, it's all corrupted, but there was a map of all the stuff around our base, and it looked beautiful. That's the church. We went over that. This house. Let's go over what's in this house. Okay, not really anything. Okay, so that's the house. That's like house. This house, probably nothing in it. We just built like filler houses to make our town look lively, but I think the most people I've had on the server was like 12 or 13 people at once, so it's just crazy. Here's another house. These are the houses that I built. I think it looks really amazing. This was like when like towards the end of the server where my building skills were really cut. I refined my building skills a lot. Yeah, that's not. There's not a lot of stuff in here. It's just the same house here. And this is the stuff I'm really proud of. So as you walk out of the potato farm, you just walk down to the dock, and there's Otter's Norway. I think that's oh, that's not Norway. That is something that's crazy. So this is Otter's houseboat. I guess he wanted to live like a Vietnamese. Little house, the compass and everything. Pretty cool, pretty neat. I have no idea what this is. I guess we were trying to like materials for building the dock. There used to be a little mound here. We got rid of it and replaced it with like a I don't even know what this is, but I think we're trying to achieve something here, but didn't. Remnants of a pipe. So this pipe used to go up and into here, but we got rid of it because it kind of looked ugly. So here's the main part of the dock. I think this part is really nice. This is really nice. Some wood stuff, and this is a boat that I built from a tutorial because I cannot build boats. One mistake I had was that I built it too far out of the water, so this part should have been one block more in, but that's okay. And both those cannons, and let's see what's in here. Pretty well modeled. I didn't build it. I built it, but it wasn't my idea, so yeah, I guess that's that. And this is like a mini Bismarck that Reaper built. So this guy, he built a small version of the Bismarck and then built that. He built that. Okay. Lots of stuff. Here's like our dock crane. And here is a boat that Rainbow Marine 1 was trying to build. And he like quit building it. I don't know what happened, but he drained this entire area. And then he started building it. He was almost done and then he just quit. I don't know what happened there, but I guess he just got bored. So here's the real highlight. Here's the Bismarck that Reaper built. I think this is amazing. So it has our server flag on it. And it's all the way, it's detailed. I don't think he didn't get to making turrets at the back, but yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks amazing, man. What the heck? Can I turn off fog? Okay, I guess I can't. But, okay, so this is the Bismarck. I don't know what's underneath here. Oh, yeah, so this guy spent like a month on this by himself. That's the Bismarck. This was towards like the end of the server. As you can tell, we had a lot of concrete from the end duping. Oh my god, someone built the I did not know this existed. This is a bridge that someone built. Oh my god. I don't know who built this, but that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to see if there's anything else around here. Pretty sure this all of this part of the world is kind of untouched. Yeah. Okay. Clearly there's nothing like that. Oh, what is this? Okay, I found a new part of the world. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is like sand village. There's a bunch of fucking sand everywhere, and we built a wall around it. I guess this must have been like the start of the server because all this stuff looks pretty old. I guess it's like our main sand quarry. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna speed back all the way to the main base. I think that's it for like Lunar Paso, our main city. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the Nether because I think we've seen everything that there is to be seen here. So this is our main Nether portal, and then we're gonna hop in here, and we are sent to our Nether highway. Oh my god, that's very loud. So here's our Nether highway. This, as you can tell, goes to the end, and this goes to our 0, 0 Nether hub, and this. Let's just speed this things up here. This is where we went down to mine netherite, I believe. So here's our netherite tunnel, and I believe you should start seeing some very big tunnels where we used to get netherite. So yeah. First we used beds, and then when we got a TNT gunpowder farm, we expanded to using TNT. So that's pretty cool. This is where we got all of our netherite. And I'm pretty sure this goes on for like thousands of blocks. It's pretty cool. Some random stuff going on around here, and the Nether, I'm not too familiar with the Nether here on our server. So here's a ladder to our Nether roof, and okay, and here's a little sign. We broke the bedrock. Oh my god, this was 5 years ago, man. That's crazy.
Wait, what? Actually?
We are about to. We got 2 more chances left.
Oh my gosh. Where's this one man? I'm going to kill him.
Just dies immediately. Bro, you came unprepared for a raid.
No, I did.
Oh my god! Dude, we broke the bedrock!
Wow.
10/25, October 13th. This was exactly 5 years ago. That's kind of crazy, man. Oh my god, by leftovers. Here's a respawn anchor. Okay, and then if we follow the torch trails, we just see some farms. So let's see what's in store for us. So this is a bee farm. Oh fuck. This is a bee farm. Of course, with bees and a lot of honey. And then I believe this should lead us to our blaze farm. I mean, not our blaze farm, our yeah. And this is what I built. This is our gold farm. This is how we got rich. If this was in real life, we would have. Okay, there's nothing on the signs. This, I am not that well versed in redstone, so this was how we got rid of rotten flesh. And we had so much gold that I had to expand this all the way down like this. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't know what this system does, but I think it like prevents the hoppers from going down. Okay. And this isn't even that big. I think on our second server I had like a 14 layer pigman farm. But it looks like it still works in 1.20. So all the gold will go down there, and then I craft gold. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And I have no idea what this portal does. Where does this go? Let's see. This goes to nowhere. Come on. Yeah, here is our gas farm. So gas, I don't know if it still works, but gas will spawn, and then on the other side there's a gas farm. You would collect all of your gas stuff. Okay, I found which way it was. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you would go all the way over here. The gas would spawn here, and then they get pushed by the chickens and then die to the wither roses. Looks like I snaked up all the gas tiers, but oh, here we go. This was very effective for powder as well. I think this was like 1 day, like one overnight AFK session, and then we got this many gas tiers, and I think from that we make from end crystals. This way goes down to the spawn of the world. So I'm gonna hop in, and this took so much time to make. Oh my goodness. And it looks pretty cool. That way is the end as well, and then we should end right up at the spawn. This spawn looks beautiful. This is amazing. I left all the bedrock here so it looks cool. Filled it with black stone. I don't think this way leads to anywhere. This way goes to our blaze farm, and this way goes to, this is like our main farm pathway. This is like 2,000 blocks long. And this way looks like this is the nether bolt. So you put a minecart down and they push you, I think. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think there's some stuff going on underneath the spawn as well, the nether. Because this is like where we started the server. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there's like a staircase that goes up to here. And then obviously after we got materials, we blocked it off. But this is like where we started with the nether. Like our first nether exploration. What the hell is this? This looks like a piglin. Yeah, okay, it's a piglin thing. Okay, that's pretty cool. I guess that's it. Okay, TP 120. Oh, 0120. Okay. So let's head on over to our spawn. This is where everything started. This is how. It doesn't look really nice right now, but this is where people spawned, and then they would use our nether highway to go to our base. This is Campy's old base. This is so funny, man. This is Campy's old base. So there's a dock here. I don't know how you get in. That lever does absolutely nothing, as expected. Okay. Oh, here's a secret entrance. So Diamond's pitch, you get him. And then this would like shoot arrows. And I'm pretty sure the first time I went in here, he set up the trap and it didn't work. And it like fucked up the redstone. The secret chest area with the rotten flesh, and then after he kind of got bored living here, he moved to our town. There's this mining area, and this was where we had a dolphin. I think there was a dolphin here, and then like it died or something. I don't know what happened, but it died. Rip tools? What the fuck? Okay, well this is like his living room, I guess. As you can tell, he was not very rich. As you can tell with the grass block. But I think this base was amazing, to be honest. I mean, I had so much fun here. I fished and everything. One more notable thing here. This is like this little hill is the start of our server. This little shack started everything. We got a bed here, and then a tunnel that goes down, and then we mine for diamonds, and then we move to the base that I showed you earlier. So that's it for our spawn. I think we should move on to our main farming area. So let's do that. So we're gonna get in our boat. Way goes on to our iron farm, gunpowder farm, raid farm, and leftovers is base. So let's go all the way. This is a pretty long highway, so let's see. I already gave up here. This is so long. Oh, we just passed something. Let's see what's there somewhere, but I'm not sure what. Oh, this was just used to excavate netherite. Okay, so this is like a little netherite. This, you can tell we use TNT here. The explosions are much more bigger. We go all the way down over here, and this should be where the village, like the pillager outpost is. I think it should be the pillager outpost. No, of course it's not, but I think the pillager outpost is near here, but I don't feel like going there. But this should lead us to our main farm, which is, I'm very proud of. This was like our greatest achievement. we're gonna go all the way, and there should be a left turn coming. Okay, hold on. There should be a left turn coming. And this farm was really far away because we weren't able to find an ice biome, so yeah. So here's our boat parking lot, which has been dismantled. And you would hit the wall here and then go onto this little side area. I guess we kind of just got lazy. I mean, yeah. And you go all the way here. I believe this is the farm, and that over there is leftovers as base. So we're gonna go over there next. But here's the farm, and okay, I look very scared over here, but this is like our platforms. I think this is the first thing we built here. This is the creeper farm over here at the ice biome. And of course, this is called the El Chapo Ice Place. And you'll find Iron Golem Farm, Creeper Farm, Gunpowder Farm. Yeah. I believe this Gunpowder Farm is broken, but back in the day, in the old days, this was busted, man. Yeah, we have so much gunpowder. Yeah, look. And I had this little system here where you put the shulker here and then it'll fill it up. I think that was really cool. It was the coolest thing ever. And up here, we could have improved, but up here is our sugarcane farm. And that's our AFK place. And if you sit up here, it would automatically do the iron farm, 2 iron farms, and a creeper farm. It was amazing. It was infinite money. So here's our sugarcane farm. We used to AFK here while we moved down here. So I think it was a little bit more effective. And then while we were building this, Leftovers went on like a little mini expedition, and he found a really nice place to build. And I really like the terrain here. I think it was like an amplified acacia biome. No violence, no armor or weapons. So the rule here was you couldn't wear any armor. come pant. Well, okay, I'm gonna take off all my stuff. So you put your boat here and go across the highway. So this is amazing. So, this is his main base. We go in here, a bunch of fucking villagers. Water elevator, you go down. This is Zobi number 2, I guess. Oh no, this one's different. This is a capital Z. And then this is all of his villagers with like the best trades. Okay, I don't know how they're the best trade. It's just all farmer village. What happened here? Okay, but I guess you can fuck ton of villagers. Up here is like, I don't know what. Oh, this is like his. This is like the, what's it called? The Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Spedster. If you want to read it, you can read it. I think it was just like ChatGPT. Oh no, there was no ChatGPT at that time. And then we would sign our names here. Only women don't have rights. We, the government, control them. Okay, that's crazy, man. Okay, well, that's L. Otter died of Harvey. I think Harvey was like a zombie or something. And this is like the top area. The sea pickle. And I think around here is like the mega quarry that we built, and I'm gonna go find that in a bit. But this is like my this is my apartment. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know what the purpose of this was, but I was trying to contribute to his little base. But yeah, that's it. That's that. And oh my god, I did not notice this, but he built like a sewer system. That's pretty cool. Oh, is this a garbage disposal? That might be it. I think it's like a garbage disposal. Okay. Yeah, it is a garbage disposal. So you put your garbage here and then it would flow down. Okay, I think this... What the fuck? What happened here? And then it go down, then hit this, and then... and then it'll go in this lava. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that's it for the base. And I need to find... Okay, everyone. I found the coordinates to the perimeter, and it is... should put us right where the coordinate. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is somewhere off of Leftovers base, and I'm not sure how far it is, but this is like right. This is like right before we quit. This is like the last thing we did. So here's like our double smelter. I don't know what this was used for. Oh, it's probably for this. This was converted to stone, and then this would be smooth stone. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this was such a fucking waste of time, man. It burnt us out, but I think this was supposed to be like a witch farm or something. I don't know what we're trying to do, but we cleared out this entire chunk, and started filling it in with like white concrete, trying to make it look nice. But I guess we just kind of got bored, and I understand why the fuck you would get bored from this. Nothing. There's not a lot to show, but it was a pretty ambitious project for 2 people, and I think like the TNT duper, we only had like 2 or 3 of them, so it took even more time. I think it took like 7 times the time. Very expensive materials. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I think Niger works. Okay, this is like a little beachfront. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So we're gonna go back to the spawn. We're gonna go through the portal again, because that's all there is to tell. That's all there is. And then let's move on to, let's see what's over here. I actually have no idea. This should be like, is it like a blaze farm? Okay, well let's, I don't even know what's over here. Let's see. Okay, there's absolutely nothing on the. Let's see, Blaze Farm. Let's go to the Blaze Farm. Okay, here's our Blaze Farm. That took like 3 minutes, but the ladder goes up, and I'm pretty sure I built this, but this looks amazing. And guessing it still works. It should work. This was made in the middle of the Nether Fortress. I think it looks pretty good. And then you go down here, and then you collect your blaze rods, which there are none of. Okay, it still works. That's good. Okay, and this leads to nothing. And we also export this part, and we also export this part, which leaves us with the end. This is, and I think the end was the most memorable part of the server for me, personally. Let's try to go over to the end. So this is like our main passageway. So you go all the way down and to the left, and then you would reach our main base. Portal is right here. And from this portal, if you want to go to the end to repair your armor with your mending, you go all the way down. I believe it's right. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I spent so much time on this, man. That was an unnecessary amount of time, but that pathway goes back to the main area, and this is where this is the portal to the end. Oh man, this is giving me so much good memories. But you would go here, and I believe this is where we duped sand. Okay, we did not dupe sand. That was in a different server. And you just jump up here, and then you're in the end. Amazing. And that piston mechanism was to AFK mine obsidian, so it should. Okay, well, there's supposed to be a chunk loader at the Nether portal, which will load the chunk, and then the pistons would do their job. As you can see, we defeated the Ender Dragon multiple times, as you can see from the end gateways. And we have, whoa, this is really cool. This is a pearl stasis, isn't it? Yeah, and then this goes down to the middle of the end. That's pretty cool. And I don't know what this is. I think this was used to kill the wither. But yeah, that's cool. But the chickens. Oh, this is probably used to farm wither roses to kill the chickens. Okay, so that's one part. So that's our second Enderman farm. So we were so rich that we had 2 Enderman farms. So that's number 1. And over here, this we had so many casualties on this bridge. I think that I think I've died here like 20 times. Everyone has died here like at least like 40 times. It's so much stuff going on, and it's made with like random blocks. It looks really cool. And then we go all the way over. There's a random ass spruce tree, and here's our Enderman farm. It looks horrible, but it worked. And oh my god, it still works. This is my design. I designed this by myself. And the Enderman, there's an Endermite in here. It should be called the N-word. Okay, never mind. It is not called the N-word, but I would have this surrounded by water, so you would less chance of falling and fucking dying. And you would just come in here. Oh my god. But on the outside it looks like shit, but on the inside it looks amazing. Look. Oh man, it looks amazing. Yeah. Enderman farm. There's so much stuff going on here. So this is like the main killing area. You would kill all the Endermen, get your mending. And I believe we had a stack of anvils. There we go, an anvil. And yeah, so this is like Ender Pearl. You would enchant a lot of crap. And this is my favorite part of the Enderman farm. You would put all your garbage here. So for example, okay, my game is bugging out, but you put all your trash here, like this, and then you press the button, and then it'll go into the void. And I thought that was like the coolest shit ever, man. That was so cool. And we had so many instances of falling. It was crazy. Oh, and this as well. This is like so the server used to lag a lot because I was really poor at the time. We only had 2 gigs of RAM. So if like all the Endermen started dying, the pros would lag the server. So we have like a button to dispose all the Endermen. I think that's like that is so cool, man. That is amazing. And if you toggle this lever here, it would permanently open this, and then all the Endermen would just fall to their death. Just even more cool. That is so nice. Okay, I'm gonna replace that, and then you just toggle this again, and it'll go back, and then you can start killing. That is so cool. That is an amazing mechanism. So this part is where you store. I don't even know. I made like a little viewing area for the end. I thought it looked cool, but the end result was not good. Just surrounded by water. There's so many deaths, and I used to have 5 sets of full netherite armor, but obviously they're all gone. And this part is like a little repair area for me. This is where I would go out and repair all of like the broken stuff. Yeah, the outside is not that good to look at. It's really ugly. This Enderman farm was amazing. This was like the best Enderman farm on the server, and this is like a water log, so we don't like fall off and die. So that's it for our Enderman farm. This is our second Enderman farm. This is a YouTube tutorial design. As you can tell, it looks really clean. And of course it still works. So there's an Endermite here, and then all get funneled down, and then you can start killing these guys. This one was not effective. My design was way better. I don't know what's with it, but I did not use this Enderman farm. I didn't like it. I think this is like I think this is our first end island exploration. Let's see what happened. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember. So we went to the end, like after we killed the Ender Dragon for the first time, we went through the thing, and then we bridged over one island and we found an end city. I think that was crazy, man. Well guys, we're back where we started, and I've explored the entire world one more time, and I think I've gone through everything. So bottom line, I had lots of fun on the server. I made lots of memories. In case my computer goes kaput, I will have a video recording of what happened on the server. I think it's a really nice thing. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day.